the most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real-world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $100,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Turn 3 Racing Network, as tonight we're here with the OP Racing Premier Super Speedway Series as they bring you the Daytona Nights here at Daytona International Speedway. Thank you very much for joining me tonight. My name is KR Solfus, and I will be your host for tonight's exciting racing action. Hope you guys are strapped in and ready for some exciting side by side, most likely. And we will get right into it right after qualifying. We're going to get qualifying out on the speedway, let these guys lay down their best lap. Already got a few drivers out on the speedway. Les Levy in the 62 sitting at the end of pit lane. The 16 of Nate Warren making his way around the racetrack as he tries to get up to speed. Thomas Lockwood accelerating down on the apron. As Lockwood tries to get up to speed. Check in on the 12 of Zach Fritsch. Old Zacky's going to try and reset that one. The 41 of Peter DeBorgia on the throttle. Nate Warren, one of the first ones to post a time, a 50.28. Here comes the 41 of Peter DeBorgia. DeBorgia with a 50.23. Logston, Hunt posting their times. Josh Ball in the number 1 as Adam Kilday takes over the top spot with a 50.22. Josh Ball on the clock for his first lap. 071 of Eric Laurie. As Zach Workman inside the top 5, and then just as quick gets shuffled out as the 33 of Crosby moves into second. Kilday, your top of the leaderboard with a 50.22. 14 drivers taking a time so far. Logan Helton with a 50.21. Logan up showing Logan showing up here tonight and laying down a heck of a lap. One's going to be hard to beat. Gilday and Crosby very close. 16 times posted now. Logan York in the 0-2. Down on the tri-oval, can Logan York take over the top spot? Good enough for 6th. Well, that being said, guys, going to take this moment and step away for the national anthem. We'll be back with tonight's starting lineup right after this.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready to fire off for tonight's Daytona Nights 250. Drivers taking to the grid, so let's go ahead and start with our lineup. Spit the words out sooner or later. Holy cow. Vicente Guerrero from Nightmare Esports turning a 50.212. Laying down the fastest lap of this qualifying session, puts him on pole position. Row number 2. Or I'm sorry, Logan Helton in the second spot. Front row outside for Logan Helton. Adam Kilday and Gabe Butler will make up row number 2. Row 3, Jeff Crosby Jr. and Josh Ball. Row number 4, Logan York and Peter DeBorgia. Les Levy, Dustin Logston make up row number 5. Row 6, Zach Workman and Zach Fritsch. Eric Laurie, Sean McCara for row 7. Row 8 is Dave Hunt and Jim Mayer. Row 9, Richard Kuhn and Nate Warren. Row 10 is Thomas Lockwood and Bubba Winningham. Row number 11, Adam Strom and Anthony English. Shane Ward and Mark Mann for row 12. Row 13 going to be Andrew Schroeder and Jimmy Reynolds. And our final row here tonight, Lynn McNeese and Brian Wang. As the field is making its way around off of turn number 4 for the first time. Pace car gonna peel out, get out of the way. And we are green for the first time in this one tonight. The dropping of the green flag marks the halfway mark of the season, of the regular season. Good grief. Halfway point of the regular season. Just 13 races in the regular season, and we have started race number 7. Side by side into turn number 1 once again, this time a little bit faster. Anthony English, Thomas Lockwood getting single file, trying to close in with the group. The 12 is Zach Fritz. A little bit slow, yellow flag coming out as big trouble up ahead. Adam Strom and Ward getting together. That was at the tail end. Our driver, who seems to have gotten caught up. So it looked like something happened to Zach Workman in the 19. Workman just goes straight. John McCare getting a piece of it. Not sure what happened in the 19 there, but collects quite a few cars here in the early running. Our first yellow flag of the night is out. That being said, we're going to step away for a quick break. No one go anywhere. Be back after this.
Burning rubber shadows creeping fast, pushing limits, flags waving. With the Butt Kicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. Butt Kicker. The future is feeling.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready to get this race going once again. First yellow flag coming out just in, well, what was it, 2 laps? Let's see if we can get a few more laps in. Here we go. Pace cars out of the way. Vicente Guerrero, Logan Helton on the front row for this restart. Take a look at our race info here tonight. Is race number 7 of 19. So Guerrero and Helton side by side at the line there. Half the field has made a pit stop. The other half has made 2 pit stops. Only car that is not on the lead lap, that is Thomas Lockwood. Lockwood in the 38. Had to have some extracurricular help to get back to pit road. Spent a lot of time on pit lane. Fast lap of the race right now, going to the 071 of Eric Laurie. We'll see how long Eric Laurie can hold on to that top spot. Seeing Zach Fritsch running nose to tail. Meanwhile, newcomer at the front. A new line leader, that is the 33 of Jeff Crosby Jr. One driver who has wasted no time moving forward in tonight's event, that is the 84 of Lynn McNeese. Lynn is up 18 spots. Riding around the inside lane behind the 41. So Lynn McNeese working his way forward very quickly. Stage number 1 going to end once we're done with lap 25. Go ahead and take a look at our point standings as they come into tonight's race. Gabe Butler, 2 wins already. Adam Kilday picked up the win last week. Dave Hunt picked up a win earlier this season along with Jimmy Reynolds and Shane Ward. Kevin Freeze has quite the point accumulation, has yet to put it into victory lane. Regular season cutoff is at 13 races. And if you get a win, you are into the playoff. But you must have been in the top 24 in points. So with that being said, let's take a look at our top 24. I'm sorry, of our drivers who have a win. How they compared to the top 24. Shane Ward still in trouble. Jimmy Reynolds a little bit better off. Dave Hunt sitting pretty. Dave Hunt about 1 race ahead of 25th spot. Shane Ward kind of in trouble, just 9 points above that minimum requirement. Last week, we really didn't get to talk to our stage winners. We had a very long green flag run. I believe our first caution came out with 10 laps to go in the race. But our stage winners were Anthony English and Gabe Butler. And so far, our stage totals: Josh Ball, Gabe Butler with 3 stage wins to their credit. Kevin Free and Les Levy with 2. And then Vicente Guerrero and Anthony English have 1 stage apiece. $28 cars in this race, 27 of them on the lead lap. Andrew Schroeder, the last car on the lead lap. The first and only car 1 lap down is Thomas Lockwood, just a little bit ahead of the 48. Everyone is grouped up tightly. No stragglers just yet. So if we have a big one, don't worry, I'm pretty sure we'll get everyone caught up in it. Going 3 wide, Logan York pushing Logan Helton. Shane Ward up on the top. Shane getting after it here in this race. So the 33 and the 14 side by side. 0-2 of Logan York trying to make something happen in the 3rd lane. So as Jeff Crosby Jr. has worked his way to the front, he has been committed to the yellow line. Logan York drops down to the inside, that third lane fizzling out. Drivers last on pit road on lap 3. I expect to see them hit pit lane before the end of this stage. So far, nobody hitting pit lane, so we keep chugging along. Stage 1 ending here in the next few laps. Well, maybe these guys are going to try and stretch it to the end of this one. Just gonna have to see how things play out here. Here we go. We got our first few takers on the pit road. The 14 and the 33. That gives Adam Kilday the race lead. Next group of drivers on the pit road. Adam Kilday able to hold on to it. Pit out of shape, but kept it straight. Mark Mann in the 04 now is our race leader. Anthony English and Zach Fritz, the only two other drivers who have not made a pit stop. And here come our final three. This will complete our first round of green flag stops. Gabe Butler right now, full head of steam, making his way through the tri-oval. Final lap in stage number 1. Mark Mann, Zach Fritz gonna fall back a little bit here, but the 88 holds right on by. Zach Workman making a big move, trying to get those stage points and pick up a stage win. And they come off of turn number 4. Workman with the clear advantage right now. Nobody gonna have a run for him. And so Zach Workman picks up stage number 1. So Workman in the 19 puts himself into the books as a stage winner for our Daytona Nights 250. Green flag pit stops have spread the field out just a little bit. Dustin Logston just scored the fastest lap of the race last time by. Logston turning a 45.916. On board with the 17 of Jimmy Reynolds as he is trying to close in on the 05 of Brian Wang. Reynolds with a full head of steam closing up. And get a big tow from that back bumper of the 05. Mark Mann right behind Jimmy Reynolds just set the fast lap of the race at a 45.79. So able to use that craft from a long way back to pull that group. We go on board with Mark Mann. That group of drivers had a healthy pull, was able to use that draft to set that lap time. as we start working lap 30. Down the back stretch, Zach Workman in the 19 trying to fend off the 88 of Gabe Butler. Meanwhile, the 33, Jeff Crosby Jr., using the second lane to try and take back over the race lead. Second group of cars out there that is being led by the 44 of Anthony English. Logan Helton in this group. Sean McCare, Thomas Lockwood, Shane Ward, Adam Strom. These guys kind of at the back here. Not a bad place to be to ride around, as long as the big one happens in the lead group and not in the second group. That second group just about a back straight behind our race leaders. As Workman in the 19 makes his way through the tri-oval, another lap led. The 88 of Gabe Butler still tucked in behind the 19. Sooner or later, he's going to try and make a move. If the 33 can keep 88 trapped down between him and the yellow line, that's what he's going to try and do. Second group trying to close in, but they are falling further back, now finding themselves about 11.5 seconds behind our race lead. Anthony English still out in front of this group. Dave Hunt in the 53 going to go a lap down. He will join Thomas Lockwood. Dave Hunt and Thomas Lockwood, the two cars not on the lead lap. The 53 does have the advantage right now. Should the yellow flag come out, he will be eligible for the free pass. So Hunt blends in with our lead group. Zach Workman, Jeff Crosby Jr., still your leaders. Steven calling it now, saying the 14 wins it. Vicente Guerrero right now sitting in 7th. Fourth car in the inside lane. Guerrero had some speed earlier and put that 14 out in front. Now he's mired back just a little bit. .33 and Jeff Crosby Jr. makes a move up to the third lane. And I don't know if he dropped back to help a teammate. Oh, maybe he's dropped back trying to get ready for pit stops. I knew that. I was paying attention. All right, here comes our first group of drivers, Jeff Crosby Jr. and Peter DeBorgia. Will we see the next round of drivers hit pit lane? This time has a few more takers, the 14 of Vicente Guerrero. Good and aggressive entry on pit road. Now our third and final group will peel off for pit lane. That aggressive entry onto pit road very well could put the 14 as our race leader. Mark Mann in the 04 trying to get up to speed. Gabe Butler pushing on his back bumper. Logan York back there as well. Sente Guerrero is on the move, but Mark Mann really maybe gonna come away not too bad. As this group, being led by Mark Mann, starts to blend in, everyone blending together. So the 14 didn't necessarily get the race lead, but he does find himself in second, battling for that spot. Final few laps here in stage number 2. Pit stops have been completed. And now it's a race to the end. Another round of green flag pit stops once again has spread the field out. So Brian Wang, who started deep in this field, has managed to pass everybody and be our race leader. Bubba Winningham in the 66, gonna go a lap down. Shane Ward, the next one, he lined up and slapped down. Oh, Josh Ball in trouble in the one. Hard into the wall. He and Gabe Butler are going to go around. Caution flag comes out. Oh, heavy impact. Did not quite see who that was. Like the 62 was able to get through. I believe it was Jim Mayer with nowhere to go, making that hard impact into Josh Ball, but the one of Josh Ball not out of shape in the corner. Take a look here and see. One gets sideways. Butler trying to give him room, trying to find somewhere to go where he doesn't get involved. Go off the nose of Gabe Butler in the 88 as Vicente Guerrero leads our group onto pit road. Josh Ball was fighting like heck to try and save that thing, but just can't quite get it under grip. And so I believe Vicente Guerrero will be scored as our stage 2 winner. He was the first one to hit pit road, but not 100% sure. Not 100% sure he was the first one that hit pit road. I was watching the replay and not timing and scoring. Vicente Guerrero has the #1 pit stall. Sorry to hear that, Stephen Lane. It's never a fun time. Nobody enjoys that. Make sure you take care of your family first, and then when everything is sorted, I'd like to have you back and things get back to normal for you. All right, here we go. Pace cars out of the way. Third and final stage of the race. A little bit hectic through 3 and 4 there, but looks like everyone able to sort it out. Steven wants to know where his wicked teammates are running. I have a graphic for that. Andy Brigante, driver of the 13, is not out there tonight. Sorry, I was looking at Andrew Schroeder. Andrew Schroeder in the 48 right now. He finds himself in 10th. Stephen Lane over there in YouTube chat. Edgerton and Johnson not out here tonight. So pretty much just Schroeder riding around all by himself. Could have sworn I thought Andy Brigante was out there, but guess not. Brigante in his 13 Lambrellet not making an appearance in this race tonight. So yeah, we're just down to Wicked Motorsports. Wicked Race Team. There we go. That's good grief. Wicked Race Team just has Andrew Schroeder out there. Jim Mayer, after the heavy impact on the front stretch, he is still sitting on pit road. That 95 still being worked on. And now the 95 gonna rejoin the race. About 9 minutes on pit road to get that race car fixed. Looks like they've done a good job, and he's gonna get back after it. Although it does put him, I believe, 8 laps down. And Jim Mayer in trouble on this one. I won't say it's impossible to come back from that, but definitely not looking good. Mark Mann in the 04, a race leader, Nate Warren in the 16. Yellow flag coming out, it looks like. Trouble for the 66 of Bubba Winningham. A yellow flag flies. And let's see what happened to bring out this yellow flag. On board with the 66 of Winningham, and looked like trouble just ahead of him before things got even worse. Ryan Wang chasing the race car up the track, and Winningham with nowhere to go, being sandwiched in. Zach Fritsch going to lead everybody on to pit road. Logan Helton stays out as the only driver on the lead lap who does not come down pit road. Josh Ball, Jim Mayer, trapped between the pace car and our race leader. Andrew Schroeder in the 48, going to win the race off of pit road. So Logan Helton not coming down pit road, maybe. When he last was on pit road was lap 58. So he had just pitted moments before. I don't think we're going to see this one hit pit road. I think he's going to stay out, having gained track position by a good strategy call of hitting pit road right before the yellow came out. The Logan Helton, Andrew Schroeder, Dave Hunt, and Shane Ward do not come down and top off the tanks. Everyone else did. So just 3 yellow flags have slowed us down here tonight. So now it's time to fire them off once again. So here we go. Green flag is out. Logan Helton, Andrew Schroeder on the throttle. Shane Ward in the 39 came into tonight with a race win, but just 9 points above the cut line. Sitting in second place, looking like he is going to try and put together a big points night. So the 39 and the 63 Logan Helton in the 63 clearing. Now he makes the move down to the inside. All right, so 48 of Andrew Schroeder riding around without his teammates, battling with the 39 of Shane Ward. We go on board with the 71 of Sean McCara. McCara finding himself in 19th spot, tucked in behind the 19 of Zach Workman. Bliss cheering for the 39 of Shane Ward. Shane right now is our race leader, but we're deep in the pack. I'm on board with the 71. So with this race only having 3 yellow flags, the fact that Josh Ball, Eric Laurie, and Jim Mayer are the only cars not on the lead lap, it's pretty impressive. Josh Ball finding himself 1 lap down, Eric Laurie 2 laps down, and then Jim Mayer, who spent an extensive amount of time on pit road, finds himself, I'm doing math here, 7 laps down. Oh, that's at the top. 7 laps down. Good night. That's been one of those nights where I either need to drink more or I drink too much and not sure which yet. So the battle at the front right now is between the 39 and the 48. We have very little success in the third lane. Almost everyone has been content to ride around 2 wide. And so with everyone trying to ride around just in 2 lanes side by side, really has kind of kept this field close, first of all. With the couple of green flag pit stops that we had, things did get spread out a little bit. But then we had some very quick cautions, perfectly timed cautions, if you will. I put a bunch of these guys back on the lead lap. Josh Ball in the one, heading for pit road. Ball being 1 lap down, and the only car 1 lap down. Not going to lose a whole lot here. However, when this field makes its way back around and swallows him back up, he and Eric Laurie will be pretty much on the same lap. So those two will be fighting to be the first car not on the lead lap and try and get that free pass. Schroeder staying in the second lane. 63 of Logan Helton, intent to push him. That second lane has not really been able to generate a whole lot of momentum to try and get by that bottom inside lane. So sooner or later, someone's really going to start trying to make something happen, because I'm not going to be content to just ride around. Our two biggest movers of the race are our drivers at the front. That is the 39 of Shane Ward and the 48 of Andrew Schroeder. So Josh Ball in the one. About to be swallowed up here. Schroeder in the 48 goes up to the third lane. Logan York doesn't go with him, and Schroeder gonna fall back here. Maybe trying to collect the one of Josh Ball. Not sure why the 48 moved up the way he did. Maybe got shuffled out. That's how it looks. So the inside lane, once again, the dominant lane, and all by itself. Logan York trying to gain some momentum to get back to that outside door of the 39. Logan Helton in the 63, Jim Mayer in the 95 made a pit stop. They're trying to get up to speed. Shane Ward pulling into pit lane from the race lead by himself. That is going to cost the 39 a lot of track position. With that being said, Nate Warren now has the race lead, and the 02 of Logan York is pulled along the outside door. Adam Strom, Bubba Winningham peel off for pit road. We're just on the outside of being able to make it to the end of the race. As Nate Warren goes to the high side, Vicente Guerrero Vicente Guerrero, our race leader. And he's not going to come down pit road this time. Guerrero seems to be Steven Luttrell's pick for tonight's race winner. That's how being out in front, pretty much how you got to do it. Big group of drivers on the pit road. Schroeder and Dave Hunt having already made their pit stop, trying to get up to speed here. But they might be a little too far back. Schroeder getting a toe off of Dustin Logston, but maybe not going to be enough to get him to the race lead. Right now, that goes to the 12 of Zach Fritsch. Adam Kilday goes a lap down in the 85. Kilday started at the front of this race and things not going his way, getting caught with speeding on this last pit stop. Zach Fritsch last on pit road on lap 82. That puts him right on the bubble of being able to make it. We'll see how this plays out. Josh Paul, Adam Kilday, 1 lap down. Eric Laurie, 2 laps down. Jim Mayer, 7 laps down. Everyone else on the lead lap. Bubba Winningham in the 66, currently scored in 24th, is the last car on the lead lap. Josh Ball and Bubba Winningham going to look to hook up here. Try and use each other to go a little bit faster. 66 appears to be damaged, so may not be the best partner for the one of Josh Ball. Mark Mann, however, in the 04. Trying to make that race car very wide, but Vicente Guerrero right there. Guerrero taking over the race lead once again. We might have a legitimate shot for the third lane to do something. Quite a few cars up in the third lane now. Jim Mayer, Logan Helton have to peel off for pit road. Zach Fritsch in the 12. Drops down to the inside lane. Fritsch right there on the fuel bubble. I do believe he can make it, unless we end up with the 2 long attempts at a green-white checkered. That's about the only reason why he cannot make it. Shane Ward in the 39, last on pit road on lap 79. I do not believe this one is going to go his way. Shane Ward on the outside of the fuel window by about 3 laps. Oh, Andrew Schroeder, hold on to it. The 48 keeps it straight, but gonna lose a lot of ground. inside of 10 laps to go. Tech Fritsch, Mark Mann, Vicente Guerrero, the first 3 cars on the inside lane. The 33 of Jeff Crosby Jr., the 44 of Anthony English, 85 of Adam Kilday. 3 cars in the middle. Adam Kilday not on the lead lap, but still in the mix here. 41 of Peter DeBorgia. Brian Wang in the 05. And Sean McCarron in the 71. Those are your 3 cars in the outside lane. And again, that outside lane just really hasn't been there tonight. But the 41, the 05, and the 71, they are not giving up on it. Maybe they're just now starting to get it broke in and make something happen in that third lane. They have been riding around up there for a while. Usually by the time someone gets up to the third lane, they fall back, but these 3 cars have been up there and been making it work. We go on board as trouble happens. Oh, one up into the air. Looked like Adam Kilday going airborne. Yellow flag comes out. We were on board with Sean McCarron. Just switched to that when everything went south. Mark Mann in the 04. Looks like he's able to get through that one and hold on to the race lead. But big time trouble late in this one. Tech Fritsch, Jeff Crosby Jr. making contact down the backstretch. On board with Jimmy Reynolds. And the 85 goes for a ride. Peter DeBorgia caught up in it. Mark Mann, Vicente Guerrero, Anthony English all able to squeeze through without any problems. So our 4th yellow flag comes out for the night. With that being said, gonna take a quick break. For the last time, no one go anywhere. We'll be back right after this.
With the Butt Kicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. Butt Kicker. The future is feeling.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we are under our fourth caution of the night. Lights are out on the pace car. The field is racked and stacked. Mark Mann going to start on the outside of row number 1. Anthony English on the inside. Vicente Guerrero, the only driver who has been called to win this race. Now, Bliss did cheer for the 39, but didn't say the 39 was going to win. Steven wanted to know how his teammates were doing, or teammate. It didn't say his teammate was going to win. All that, guys, let me know who you think's going to win this one. Going to be a very short shootout. Should it stay green to the end? So far, we are not set for any green, white, checkered attempts, or extra attempts, if you will. Mark Mann, Anthony English have control of the field. Our fourth yellow flag of the night is pulled away, and the green flag is displayed once again. And here we go. 3 laps to go in this one. Sean Stevens calling for a checkered flag motorsports, either Dave Hunt or Les Levy. Les has some stage wins this season. Now he's just looking for that victory celebration in the 62 up in the third lane. Oh, Lynn McNeese, big wiggle out of him. That's going to break the momentum of the third lane. Two laps to go. Mark Mann, Anthony English still holding on the bottom. Here comes Dustin Logston in the 81. He jumps up to the third lane. Zach Fritsch gonna push hard on the 62. Careful there, Zach. And around they go. Oh, and up and over goes Logan Helton. And I think there was trouble brewing before Zach Fritsch got into that back bumper. And now we will go into our first attempt at a green, white, checkered. Let's see if we can't get this one. Take another look here. Ow. I'm not really sure what happened there. Take one last look here. Maybe we can. The way that 63 moved. Very odd. I mean, it just shot around like it got hit by a brick from out of nowhere. A brick to your teeth out of nowhere. All right, so with that being said, we go into our first attempt at a green-white checkered. Eric Laurie receiving the free pass. He will get back on the lead lap. So we do go into our first attempt at a green-white checkered. We will use up to 2 attempts if we need to. Lights are out on the pace car. All right, here we go. Another green, white checkered attempt, but this one does count as going into extra laps. Mark Mann, Anthony English, last on pit road on lap 82. In fact, our top 5 were last on pit road on lap 82. Everyone else is either pitted at the previous caution or this one. So here we go. Pace car down and away. Mark Mann, Anthony English side by side once again for this restart, and we are underway. Zach Workman in the 19, our stage 1 winner. Side by side with the 14 of Vicente Guerrero. Those two in the second row. Keep an eye on them. What can they do? The 12 of Zach Fritsch. He's making a move to the third lane. Got a little bit of damage on the nose of that race car. We'll see if he can make something happen. Here comes Jimmy Reynolds. Can Reynolds pick up his second win of the season? Mark Mann in the 04 had a great run last week. Can he build on that run that he had last week and put it in victory lane? Oh, he's going to get turned. Around goes the 04. Big pile up through the tri-oval. We had just taken the white flag. We stay green. And Anthony English in the 44 is going to be the race leader. Here comes the 14 of Vicente Guerrero. Gabe Butler in the 88 in the third lane. He's got some help from Jimmy Reynolds. Oh, and around goes the 19 in the 88. Maybe not around, but making contact there. And off of turn number 4. Logan York gives a shot to the back bumper of the 14. Here they come. Does Logan York have it? And Logan York picks up the race win. Vicente Guerrero second by not even enough that I can tell. My timing and scoring says 0-0-0 with a period in there somewhere. Vicente Guerrero and Logan York. Oh, so close. Let's take another look at this one. As they came to the line, and Logan York is burning it down in the 0-2. Let's take a look at our results. Logan York does pick up the win. Vicente Guerrero in second. Third goes to Gabe Butler in the 88. Anthony English fourth. Zach Workman rounds out the top 5. Lynn McNeese, Nate Warren, Jimmy Reynolds, Dave Hunt, Brian Wang, your top 10. Zach Fritsch in 11th. 12th goes to Dustin Logston. Richard Kuhn 13th. 14th goes to Peter DeBorgia. 15th is Logan Helton. Eric Laurie 16th. 17th Andrew Schroeder. Bubba Winningham 18th. 19th is Adam Strom. Sean McCara 20th. 21st goes to Mark Mann. Jeff Crosby Jr. 22nd. 23rd Shane Ward. Thomas Lockwood 24th. Adam Kilday in 25th. First car 1 lap down, that is Adam Kilday in 25th spot. 26th goes to Les Levy. 27th, Josh Ball and Jim Mayer in 28th. With that being said, Logan York is our race winner. And I have been waiting for him. I don't know if we're going to get to talk to him. All right. Well, maybe not. We'll go ahead and move on to our second place finisher. And that is the beautiful Vicente Guerrero in the 14. Vicente. I'm sorry, I said your name wrong. It's Vigente.
Yeah.
Vigente, great job at finishing second place, man.
Yeah, I mean, first loser. It's all good.
Hey, I'll tell you what. That 14 was bad fast, and I really thought you had it at the line. It was stinking close between you and Logan.
Yeah, you know, it's expected. I mean, it's a selfish sport. I mean, anybody would have. I tried my best. I didn't want to double block, and I just tried to hold my line. Hopefully, I had enough. If I think Gabe would have just shoved me, but he seen victory lane there too, and I seen him coming, watching my mirrors, and I did cut his nose off, or else maybe he would have been in victory lane. So I do want to apologize to Gabe, but I was trying to do what I needed to do to cross that finish line first. So, anyways, yeah.
Well, man, a solid second place run for you. A stage win, I think, but I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, I believe that was stage 2.
All right. Yeah, I was watching the replay and I was like, oh crap, I didn't pay attention to who won the stage.
So I was waiting for my pull up and I didn't get pulled up, so I go, well, I guess you don't want to talk to me, but
no, I don't.
I was trying to change that and at least finish on a podium so you get to talk to me. So
well, at least you pulled through and got that. But yeah, I'm sorry, I missed who won stage 2. I thought it was you, but then I was like, oh wait, no, he's got the #1 pit stall. Maybe I have completely missed that.
Yeah, it depends what kind of medicine you've been drinking.
Tonight was water, so
I guess you and I are on the same boat.
All right, man. Well, second place for you. Nice job. Shout outs, thank yous.
Yeah, I want to thank you for broadcasting. I want to thank OP and their league and all their admins for what they do. I want to thank my team, Nightmare Esports, and I want to thank my mom and dad out in Arizona and my wife and family here at home.
All right, man. Well, nice job. Congratulations on second place.
Thanks, KR.
That is the driver of the 14, Vicente Guerrero. Now, let's move on to our driver who did win the race. He has made his way into here. That is none other than Logan York. Logan, got your ears on? You ready yet?
Yeah, what's up, man?
Man, congratulations on the race win. I don't know what the official time is between you and Vicente Guerrero. My timing and scoring only goes to the hundredths, so I got .00. What'd you end up with?
Yeah, I don't have any overlays, so that's all I can see there. Because I have .001. I mean, I guess I got a little closer.
little closer. Well, man, nice job picking up your first win here on Monday night. Congratulations.
I appreciate it, man.
Tell me a little bit about that race, because that 02 was fast, but seemed like a couple times you tried that third lane, it just wasn't there, and then all of a sudden here you are winning the race.
Yeah, I feel like that third line worked pretty well later into a run because people were hot in the middle and the bottom, so if I was able to get someone up there in front of me, I felt like I was able to push them up there pretty well, but yeah, unfortunately never got in that situation. I did earlier in the race with that 60 Logan Helton, I think, yeah, and it worked. We got up there towards the front, almost got him clear, and then he pushed me almost clear. So yeah, third line definitely could work, but yeah, it's pretty tough for sure. And then at the end, I think that wreck obviously helped me a lot, but if Gabe would have not split Anthony English at the end, I think I would have been kind of done for it as well. So there's a lot of things that could have happened that did happen, and fortunately it popped up in my favor there at the end.
Well, man, once again, congratulations on the race win. The 02, I'm sure, has some shout outs and thank yous to give.
Yeah, I want to thank everyone for broadcasting the race. Thank you, KR. I thank the admins at OP Racing that host the races and make them possible. Thank all the drivers that show up to the races and bring upon us a good competition every race. I want to thank everyone that watches the broadcast and brings motivation and eyes to OP and the racing. I think it's pretty cool. And probably band group, my team. It was just me out there today. Tucker McClendon's my teammate, but he wasn't here. But yeah, that's it.
All right, Logan. Once again, man, congratulations. Nice job.
Appreciate it.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Our race winner, Logan York, getting it done here tonight. But now let's move on to our third place finisher, and that's the driver of the 88. Gabe, what a finish that one was, coming up just a bit short, but holy cow, what a wild race.
Yeah, that whole race is a little bit crazy. I'm sure it's typical Daytona, but had to battle back there after getting caught up in some incidents. But hey, P3 will take it. Good points night.
A good points night for you. 2 wins to your credit so far this season. A third place finish here tonight. Things going your way, it seems. And man, I'll tell you what, this 88, we're halfway through the regular season. How are you starting to look towards the end of the regular season and the first round of championship contention?
I'm not really even looking at that. I mean, just the main thing is to stay in the top 24 on points and then worry about the playoffs after that. You don't want to get too far ahead of yourself.
All right. I'm with you on that one. Don't get too far ahead of yourself. But that 88 looking very fast, man, especially here tonight. At one point, you were caught up in an incident right behind the one of Josh Ball, and it looked like you were trying to do everything you could to give him room to catch that race car.
Yeah, I really did what I could because we were kind of going well there coming to the stage, and I was just going to stay behind him anyway. And then I asked him what happened because I knew it didn't touch him, and then he said he had some serious net code off of Vicente, I believe. And I was just so close to him, I kept throttling it and dragging the brake, and I just couldn't avoid hitting him. I did my best, and I don't know if I finished him off or somebody else came and slammed him on the bottom because he came back up into me. So not sure what happened there. I'm going to go back and look at it, but just unfortunate, I guess, racing deal.
All right, man. Well, great third place run for you. Shout out, thank yous. Anything else you need to add?
Yeah, big shout out to you, KR, for doing the broadcast, and of course all the admins at OP. It's a big job and it's a thankless one, but they do a fantastic job at it. And of course, Team Boot Knocker tonight. Most of us came back and had good finishes there, so good job on our team's part there amidst all the bad luck. Eric, Brian, and Jimmy.
All right, man. Well, once again, congratulations. A great podium finish for you.
Thanks, KR. Appreciate it.
That is Gabe Butler, driver of the 88, our third and final podium finishing driver. So with that being said, guys, we're going to call it a night. Want to give a shout out to Randy Post. How you doing, Randy? Also, Randy does not answer my phone calls when I say, hey, I know how to drive a race car. And Randy's like, no, I'm not going to hire you for it, KR. Leave me alone. I'm calling the police. Get out of my bedroom. It's fine. It's whatever. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining. And I hope to see you all next week.
With the Butt Kicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. Butt Kicker. The future is feeling.